Tonight, the escaped inmate from the Wyatt Detention Center is still on the run, but he's already facing new charges. The Target 12 investigators broke the news first this afternoon that federal prosecutors had formally charged James Morales for his alleged New Year's Eve getaway. Target 12 was also first to report this afternoon that Wyatt's board of directors have called an emergency meeting for tomorrow as questions mount about security at the prison. Eyewitness News reporter Jared Pliner joins us now live from the mobile newsroom with the developing details. Jared?
Mike, good evening. Well, there is no dispute that it took hours to notice that James Morales was missing. Today, a Wyatt spokesman said it took another hour to search and to do inmate checks, which delayed notifying the outside. Eyewitness News obtaining the federal complaint charging 35-year-old James Morales with escape from the Wyatt Detention Center in Central Falls. Authorities say the ex-Army reservist charged with stealing guns from a Worcester armory in 2015 and before that with child rape climbed a basketball hoop on New Year's Eve and went over razor wire. Jean Carboni has been a registered nurse for over 30 years, doing medical work in correctional facilities for 12. She says she had worries from day one at Wyatt.
I was very concerned that the level of staffing made it that it was not safe for officers. I'm not surprised that somebody escaped.
Carboni says she was impressed by correctional officers and leadership, but there simply weren't enough.
I found the officers to be excellent and the response teams, when violence did happen, to be very good.
Carboni says the facility is divided into blocks or pods with one officer to 50 or 60 inmates. A CO has to leave them to use a bathroom or to do a count and juggles tasks.
One officer on the pod has to answer the phone, get the detainees ready for their various things they have to do off the pod. It's an impossible job.
Target 12 has learned as of October, Wyatt had just 98 of 140 officer positions filled. The spokesman said there were 29 working the night of the escape, but would not say how many vacant slots there were that night. Now, coming up new at 6 o'clock, an officers' union weighs in on all of this. For now, live with the mobile newsroom, I'm Jared Pliner, Eyewitness News.
The latest developments now in the manhunt for a dangerous fugitive on the run. As we first reported this afternoon, an emergency meeting has been called for tomorrow at the Wyatt Detention Center facility in Central Falls following an inmate's escape on New Year's Eve. And we were also first to report that the fugitive, 35-year-old James Morales, is now facing a new federal charge for escaping custody. And new tonight, a correctional officers union not connected to Wyatt is raising concerns about staffing at the privately run prison. Eyewitness News reporter Jared Pliner joins us now live in Central Falls with the Blackstone Valley mobile newsroom. Jared?
Mike, will also tonight Target 12 reporting that as of October, just 98 positions out of 140 in terms of correctional officers here were filled. A spokesman today told us there were 29 COs working the night of the escape, but did not say how light that staffing is. 35-year-old James Morales, formally charged with escape tonight, facing 5 more years for climbing a basketball hoop and razor wire. The Wyatt Detention Center in the hot seat now for low staffing and for taking hours to realize Morales was gone. The Brotherhood of Correctional Officers is not connected to Wyatt. Its president, Richard Ferruccio, is a career officer at the ACI.
It happens. I mean, we've had a couple of pretty serious guys that have escaped, but every time we've gone back and tracked it, it's either been a breakdown in security that allowed it to take place. Some things were definitely preventable. The time he was accounted for was 7 o'clock, and they didn't let the police know, local police, until maybe midnight. That's unacceptable.
Wyatt doesn't dispute that hours passed, but said once the discovery was made, it took another hour to search and count. These signs spell out another problem at Wyatt: a shortage of officers.
They only have 140 spots, and they're down 42. That's a crazy number. That's 30%. They need to get an independent agency in here, preferably the Rhode Island State Police, to come in and take a look at it.
Now, Ferruccio and his union have a broader problem with privately run non-government facilities. Again, Wyatt is one of them. Morales charged with stealing guns from a Worcester armory back in 2015, and before that he's accused of child rape, that out of Middlesex County, Massachusetts. Live with the mobile newsroom tonight, I'm Jared Pliner, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Jared, and you can count on Eyewitness News for continuing coverage. Escaped inmate search. We'll bring you any important updates on the manhunt as we learn them on air on WPRI.com and through social media. And we'll continue digging deeper to find out what went wrong and what the escape could mean for the future of the Wyatt Detention Center.